there was some requests to make a video of feeding. Apparently everybody's like me, and it's that time of year where there's not a lot going on, so you want to watch videos. So I'll show you my poor man's way of feeding cows. Stir up the silage a little bit. There's clumps in there that'll break up a little bit. Who knows? Probably wasting time. But my cows get a full bucket of silage, then a 4x4 round bale every day. So they really don't need full bucket of silage, but it's just easier for me to do a full bucket because when I'm keeping track of how much I feed, it's just easier to remember that I fed a full bucket every day. So when I'm planning for next year, I'll already know, well, you know, I put this many loads in the pile, I fed this much. So and as the herd grows, my cows are dry. I shoot for about 30 pounds per head per day. Right now they're getting quite a bit more than that. But it seems like if I get to like 25, 26 cows, that's the perfect amount for that many. If they start losing body condition, then I'll give them a little bit more corn silage. But these girls aren't lacking by any means. So and I've been giving them some pretty cruddy hay. Right now, being they're due to start calving February 6th. So I'm trying to feed up all the crappy hay right now. And they haven't got any baleage yet. Kind of saving that for after they calve. I don't really know that the baleage is going to be better quality than what my better hay is, but the baleage, being it's wrapped, there's virtually no spoilage in there. I did feed 2 bales to the calves, to the steers earlier just to check them, and they smell wonderful. So I'm kind of saving that for after they all calve. They'll need more than once to start feeding their babies. So, but now this is my poor man's TMR, and I'm sure all the guys that are better nutritionists will critique on how I do it, and that it's probably not the right amounts of everything to feed them, but it's what I do right now. I'm still searching for a TMR. I should probably search for a new pitchfork too. But basically, I'm giving them 1 flake of this alfalfa hay. What I do is I try to shake it up so it mixes in with the other feeds a little bit better. A TMR would be really nice because then I know it would mix nice and even and it cut this stuff up a little bit. There's a vertical TMR mixer. There's a couple of them I kind of been looking at, but the problem is during the winter my ration, the amount of animals I'm feeding aren't that big. I am searching Craigslist and whatnot for feeder calves to kind of fit in with mine, just to feed some more animals this winter. There's a lot of them for sale. I need to start making some phone calls and go look at calves and figure out exactly what I want to do. I'm probably going to buy a TMR mixer if I buy more calves, just so I really want to scale so I know exactly what I'm feeding. So I just kind of shake this up a little bit. I don't know, it helps it mix a little better, but it isn't perfect. And then I take about a flake of this grassier, more mature hay, kind of just break it up so it mixes in there a little bit better. It's not perfect, but it's an attempt. And been talking to some other producers who I really look up to. You guys know who you are. Message you on Facebook stuff. And I think what I'm going to end up doing is I really want to just find a real augie mixer and not a vertical, because during the winter I don't have big batches to feed, where during the summer I plan to feed bigger batches because I want to TMR my steers during the summer. But during the summer they're mostly on hay and grain, and I wanted to TMR mix their hay and grain together so they're always eating full ration and not hay all day and then grain twice a day, which it works. But you know, if it's already all mixed, this corn here kind of heated a little bit, so it's not the greatest corn, but that's why I'm trying to feed it up. Technically they probably don't need any corn right now, but I want to feed this stuff up because you can see some of it's not the greatest. And normally I've been running the fan. Run the fan for a couple days, and then I use a rod to stick down in there and feel if it's heating at all. If it's not heating, I don't run the fan. If it's starting to heat again, then I'll run the fan. It has been drying it, but bin fans are really designed to blow from the bottom up, not the top down. So really what it's doing is just pushing the moisture to the bottom. So anyways, just put all these ingredients in here. Knock some more corn down. There's some feed in there in the bottom, which didn't really help the flow of moisture either. But this wasn't really a planned thing. I didn't plan on keeping all this corn, so it is what it is. And that ground feed was a finishing mix that my co-op kind of set up for me, so it's pretty high in protein in there. So I'm not putting any other protein in there like soy meal or nothing. That flake of alfalfa is pretty young alfalfa, so didn't have it tested, but it should be pretty high in protein. Here's a mineral mix. They get free choice in a block as well, but I like to mix them in with their feed, just to make sure they're getting enough of that. I'm sure there's plenty of bypass, which is fine because all that bypass, those minerals and what have you, all that bypass ends up out of my fields, which my land is very, very run down, so it can use all the help it can get. So, you know, whatever the cow won't utilize goes back out in there. And, you know, over the last 14 years, every year the crops get better, so must be doing something right. There's a long ways to go before it's perfect, but Rome wasn't built overnight, so it's hard to make this farm perfect overnight, I guess. So then, we can get a bunch of silage, which I will get more in just a second, because this is not enough to hold them over for 24 hours. And I don't know, there's probably a better way to mix it with the skid loader than the way I do it, but I don't know if I use the bale forks and use them to stir if it'd be better. But this is the poor man's way of doing it. I just sit here and mix it all up for a little bit. It takes a little bit of time. It'd be nice if the hay was shorter length, which I've been contemplating running some of it through the chopper. Maybe taking and moving my mixer mill up to the top part of the shed, and then making a pile of chop hay in there that I can mix. But I was saying that, talking with some of the other producers that also make YouTube videos, that I think they're probably going to look for real Augie. I found a stationary that needs a little bit of work. I don't know if I want to buy a piece of junk. I'm going to run and talk to some people, some dealerships. I want to see what a new, like a 2120 or 3120, whatever the new model is, stationary reel mixer with a Haymax package. I put it right where the corn planter is and just have a little bit of an elevator coming out to drop where that chopper is. And then I could run in, load it, have it dump in the bay right next to it. And then I could just take buckets to where they need to go. But what I was getting at here is my round baler has the slice package. All I'd have to do is put the knives back in it, and when I'm round baling, I could, you know, I could be making shorter stem material. So then hopefully I could just bust the bale open and just use the skid loader and kind of shake it up, and then I could grab a bucket as needed, put it in the mixer or whatever. I know rail augers aren't the greatest for long material. They have the knives in them, but if you put big flakes of hay or whatever, they tend to bulk a little bit and have issues. At least the 3250 that I had did. It had the Haymax on it, which helped, but sometimes it would pull a whole wad in there, and then it would bind on the reel a little bit. But anyways, this is kind of mixed. The calves will kind of sort through it anyways and pull the hay out first. And then they want to eat the corn before they eat the silage. So TMR would be really nice for that. And my whole thinking with the stationary is then I only got to start this one engine. I don't have to start tractor and everything else. And then during the summer, the cows, they're out on grass, so just a TMR, if I could mix, you know, a bale's worth of hay plus their grain, come out here and feed them, you know, once a day. They've got everything they need for all day. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but the only thing I don't know about is with mixing dry hay and ground feed in a TMR, they'll probably want to separate, or they'll go through and sort it. So the guy might have to add water, I don't know. But I don't just sit at home all day, all summer long, so it'd be nice to do something where I could mix everything all together. They've got everything they need for 24 hours. I don't have to worry about being home at a certain time to give them their grain. That was my thinking behind that. So I kind of mix it up over there, and then I kind of shake it here so it mixes it up a little bit better. It's not perfect, but they seem to like it. So a mixer would definitely be better. I just don't know what to do. I have a hard time spending money on certain things, and a mixer is one of them, because it should be nice to have one if the guy can find one for the right price. Do a heck of a lot better job. And really, if this winter thing keeps working out, instead of making bales and spending $5 a bale to wrap it, I might chop it, and then I could just do TMR with the cows in the wintertime too. So I don't know. Just trying to figure out a way to save money in the process, you know. Like bunker covers a heck of a lot cheaper than all that plastic to wrap all the bales. So I was thinking about chopping the rye in the spring, and then I would mix TMR for the cows as well. But I'd still mix dry hay in there, so they're still getting dry hay in their mix too, not just everything chopped. But I don't know, it's just all ideas. And honestly, this corn that I put in the mix, I prefer to have it ground, but being the shell corn in there is so wet, I can't really grind it. So yeah, they're getting shell corn in their mix right now instead of ground feed. But as you can see, they want out here. But they don't get to come out here yet, because you guys will see another video after this one of why they're locked in there. I'm going to go clean that last little bit up down there, bring it into them. That's, with how much I'm putting in there, you saw what was left in there. That's pretty much what they eat in a day. There's 12 kids in there. Like I say, the last 2 years my numbers have been low because I sold 8 or 9 cows last year, because I went to pursue this corn and beans thing, which I wanted to try and break up. So I was raising corn, beans, pigs, and cattle. And now I didn't raise any pigs because the market price is low on pigs, and the price to buy feeder pigs is too high. And then it would be really nice to have a TMR mixer. But I think, I don't know, I've got so many different ideas on how to set this up. But if I pour a wider concrete pad, redo it, and don't set up a drive-through feeding type deal, I'm probably going to build some bottomless feed bunks. That way, you know, once a week or whatever, or as it builds up, a guy can always just pick them up and move them and scrape up whatever they don't eat. At this point, I'm not terribly worried about feed wastage, because anything they waste goes back on my fields as fertilizer, so it's not a total loss. But I'm sure as the herd grows more and we need more feed, that'll change. But so anyways, that's my poor man's TMR. We'll take a look at the feed quick. See if I can get zapped by my gate as I walk through it. And when I say drive-through gates, if you guys are ever watching my videos, these are what I'm talking about. These are electrified. That way I don't have to worry about animals getting out as I'm driving in and out. It just makes it easier for one guy. But I mean, that's what it looks like. You know, now they'll come through and they'll grab this hay and they'll eat that first. But there'll be hay that they miss that's still in with the rest of it, and they'll eat it all up. And you can see there's some that falls through. What I might do is put some panels on the bottom so it doesn't spill quite as much. And really, this is kind of sunk down in the ground, which doesn't help either. Probably gonna, one of these days, it's supposed to be nice the whole next week, warmer, so I'll probably end up moving this here one of these days up on the concrete. But anyways, this is my poor man's TMR. A mixer would be much better. It'd be a lot better quality. This stuff would be a little bit shorter, it'd be mixed in there more. They couldn't go through and sort it as easy. But for right now, it works till I decide for sure what I want to do. But anyways, that's what it's looking like, folks. So anyhow, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one.